What is up, everybody? Toaster Corky Gaming back at it again with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now, y'all voted you wanted more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and I'm gonna give it to you. Mainly because there's also a special event that simplifies everything going on right now. Only 3 decks you can choose from, and it's a best of which. Now, we're gonna do a quick roulette spin and see which one we got. We have Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, we got Yusei from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and Yuma from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. And we're gonna go see what happens. Alright, let's give it a spin and we're good to go. Who are we using? Zexal. I can work with this. Alright, we spun the wheel and we got Yuma from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. So we're gonna check this deck out. Alright, looks like it focuses on Xyz summoning, which means you just overlay 2 monsters of the same level. So for example, we have Gagaga Magician, a 4-star, and Go 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 Golem, a 4-star, and we can put them on top of one another and make a black card. Utopia, number 39, which the stars, when it has a level, their stars are on the right side of the card, but when they're on the left side, it's a rank for an Xyz, or the black cards, which cannot be used for synchros at all. Anything involving levels, Xyzes say, nah, that is not me. So we're gonna pick this deck, and we're gonna go for it. Now I'm doing this because the last video we had explaining my personal favorite, one of my favorite decks, Fur Hires, I could have done better about it. Let's go second. We could have done better explaining the videos instead of stuttering over my own words, but that's an issue I've got to deal with. I'm not reading off of a script a lot of the time, or ever, so that's kind of just how it goes. Alright, let's see. Put that up. They're having connection issues. But they got the rescue rabbit. Okay, I'm not counting that as a win. I'm not gonna count that, because, oops. Shit happens, okay? Let's try this again. Now, I don't know if this deck is better going first or going second, because some decks are like that. But, we'll see how this one works. Now, this event is also good, I feel, for learning how the basics of fusion summoning, synchro summoning, and Xyz summoning. Alright, what are they doing? Also having connection issues. Look at our hand a bit. Now, if anybody watched Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime, you would know that in the dub, the voice actor for Yuma in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal was really freaking annoying. Especially when all of his monsters had ga ga ga, go go go, do do do. They were just onomatopoeias or just sounds. He honestly, they could have made a... I feel like they could have made a gun monster that was just rat-tat-tat. Alright, draw phase, Gagaga Magician. Alright, Gagaga Magician is just an instant Xyz material. You can pick a level between 1 and 8 and it will become that level, so it can be any Xyz we want. So, level 4 monsters we've got. Oh, they gave us Utopia Ray. Very powerful card, very annoying, and if you use it, you're an asshole. But I'm going to try and use it, so I'm no better. We're going to start by summoning our Goblin Berg in attack mode, and when it's normal summoned, we can special summon any level 4 or lower monster from our hand. So we're going to summon out our Gagaga Magician, but that will change it to defense mode. Now, if we control another Gagaga monster, we can special summon a Gagaga Clerk from our hand. and we're going to summon it in defense mode. But with the spell card Gagaga Bolt in our hand, we can target and destroy one card on the field if we control a Gagaga monster. And since we have 2, it's easy! So what can we do? We got 3 options. Let's see, once per turn, Gagaga Samurai. Once per turn, you can detach material from this card, then target one Gagaga monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. When another monster you control is targeted for an attack while this card is in attack position, you can change it to face up defense. You can also pause the video at any time to read the effects for yourself if you want. I ain't gonna stop you. We're gonna want something with a lot of attack, so we're gonna go with our trusty number 39, Utopia. Now let's see, we now have a chance to use this, our Rank Up Magic Astral Force spell. We can target an Xyz monster we control with the highest rank, and we can special summon from the extra deck one monster with the same type and attribute, but 2 ranks higher. So that would make a rank 6. Which means we can go into Utopia Beyond, or Gauntlet Launcher. Or let's see. What we can actually do is do something even better by ranking up our Utopia into number C39 Utopia Ray. Then we can play our Astral Force spell, and then rank it up into number 39 Utopia Beyond. Go into our battle phase. Card blocker. Okay, they may be using the same deck we're using. If this is Xyz summon, the attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls becomes 0. Okay, so there we messed up. We messed up there because we didn't read the card effect, which we should have special summoned this next turn, because our Utopia here, we can detach a material, which the 2 cards we used are Gagaga Magician and Goblin Bird. We can detach one of them to negate a monster's attack if it's targeted. So we also messed up by summoning Gagaga Clerk because they could just target her instead. So 2 times we messed up because we don't use Utopia very much here on the channel, due to personal beliefs. Because if you're not an anime's main character, you're not going to get any cards or support. That's just how it is. We can add this back to our hand, even though it does next to nothing, unless we're going to use it for discard fodder. But that counts as our draw phase. We'll keep Gagaga Gardna in our hand, just in case they pull some trick. They use a card to destroy all of our monsters. Which they're thinking about it. Okay, they're using Elemental Heroes. Because this was mostly used by Jade and Yuki in the GX anime, A Hero Emerges. So he's going to summon his Bubble Man. We're going to relay and instead attack his new Bubble Man. And since our Gagaga Clerk is not strong enough, we're going to not attack. So if you made it this far in the video, good job! Drop a comment down below. Since we've now hit our new milestone of 10 plus subscribers, we can finally do our Tunic Swordless Challenge run. But the question is, do we do a simple video on it, which may take more time, or do we live stream it for you to see firsthand? Drop a comment down below whether we should or not. We may put a poll out. You can vote there too. ZW Eagle Claw. If your life points are at least 2,000 higher than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. Or we can tribute our Gaga Clerk and summon it, which I think we will. Now, we can target a monster, we can target a Utopia monster and equip it on the field to it to give it 2,000 attack. But since we don't have a need for its effect, since it also, when equipped, we can negate a trap card activation, we don't have a need for that right now. We can destroy both his monsters. And end our turn. Now see, if we had this last turn, we could have negated the activation of his trap card, A Hero Emerges. If we didn't activate the effect of our rank up magic spell in our graveyard. So there's the third time we messed up. But hindsight's 20/20. Ah, they put down a face down. Now would be the time to activate its effect. Bacon Saver. What bacon are you saving? Okay, this card is only good when it's in the graveyard. So I think we'll summon out our Gaga Gardna, since they're on the defensive, and we've got such a huge lead, there's not really much that they can do. But they're thinking about it. Okay, they're activating the effect of their Necro Gardna. They can banish it to negate the next attack this turn from a monster your opponent controls. And they're activating their Hero Blast in a chain. So now they can target a Elemental Hero normal monster or a monster with no effect at all from their graveyard and add it to their hand. And if we controlled any monsters with attack less than the monster they added back, they were destroyed, but they didn't. So Necro Gardna here, negate the next attack this turn from a monster your opponent controls. We're going to the battle phase. Negated. Ah, Elemental Hero Clayman. An excellent wall back in the olden days. At least that was until they later on made Destiny Hero Defender, who had 2,700 defense and was a lot better. But unfortunately, being too slow, he doesn't really get played nowadays, as opposed to current era heroes are all in one archetype. But there's the Elemental Heroes, the Destiny Heroes, the Masked Heroes, Extra Heroes, Dark Heroes. There's a lot of heroes. I'm waiting for the Sandwich Heroes, personally. Alright, Elemental Hero Prisma. Once per turn, you can reveal one fusion monster from your extra deck, then send one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically listed on that card from your deck to the graveyard. This monster's name becomes that monster's name. So, if you were running Blue Eyes White Dragon, due to popular demand, you could activate Prisma's effect, reveal your Blue Eyes Ultimate, and send the monster to the graveyard, and this would instantly become Blue Eyes, as he has just done by revealing Elemental Hero Magma Neos. He can reveal it and have it count as Grand Mole, Neospatian Flare Scarab, or Grand Mole. So we're going to he's going to attack, we're going to activate our card effect to negate the attack. Well, it can't be destroyed by battle. And we take very minor damage. But we've now got our Bacon Saver in the graveyard. And now, when an attack occurs during either player's battle phase, we can banish this from our graveyard and negate the attack, but only once per duel. And his effect is worn off, so he's no longer counted as Neospatian Grand Mole. Now it only copies the name, it doesn't copy the effect, which might have been what he was going for. So we're going to immediately go into our battle phase. And we're going to attack. But we're going to activate our Bacon Saver to negate our attack. And then activate our new card, Double or Nothing, which when a monster's attack is negated, it can attack again. But its attack is double, getting us our win. So I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, running it back again. The first duel, first official duel, actually, didn't go that bad. Though unfortunately, I feel that in this event, since there's only 3 decks, whoever gets a lead first wins. Let's go first this time, see what happens. Since there isn't really much draw power from these decks, you have to make smart decisions. Which for me, y'all know me by now, that's hard. Me and smart don't mix. Alright, what do we got? We got Card D, Gaga Clerk, ZW Asura Strike, ZW Tornado Bringer, and Impenetrable Attack. So we're going to summon our Card D and activate its effect. If it was normal summoned, we can draw 2 cards and end the phase immediately. But now we've got more cards to use. Now we're going to take some damage here. Oh. Hold on, they're just setting one and trying to go for battle phase? Interesting. We draw Swordsman of Revealing Light. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then its defense, if its card's defense is higher than the attacking monster's attack, destroy that attacking monster. Now this is a level 8. But we have no level 8 Xyz monsters. A warrior, a fairy, a dragon, and a warrior. So we're going to set 2 and normal summon our Zexal weapon, Asura Strike. Go into our battle phase, and then attack. Now we don't have a reason to set our Gaga Shield because none of our monsters are spellcasters, so we can't use it on anything. Now if they play a... well, never mind, we can't do that. We could troll. I was about to say we could troll a little bit and target an opponent's spellcaster, but we have to specifically target our own. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's draw Swords of Burning Light. That sounds painful and cool at the same time. While you control no monsters, your opponent cannot declare attacks. If you control a monster, or if your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, destroy this card. Alright, so if we get stuck on the back pedal, that might be a good card to have in our back pocket. Let's go for our battle phase and attack with Asura Strike. Okay. Now we're going to go straight to the end phase. We're waiting on another level 4 monster. Or, preferably, a level 5 monster. Because if we are able to get our Ultima Leo Utopia Ray out on the field, we just automatically win. Alright, he's playing the same deck we are, summoning Card D and ending his turn. The same strategy we used at the start of the game. Now, do we have any level 2 rank 2s? No, we don't. This is going to be a little difficult. It's better that we don't tribute to summon our level 5 Tornado Bringer because it only has 300 more attack points, and that would not be beneficial for us. Which is funny that Gaga Clerk here is a warrior when it doesn't even look like she can fight. She can try, but the monster just doesn't look like it fits in that attribute, that type. Go Ghost. If there's a special summon, you can target a Go Golem in your graveyard, special summon it in face of defense, then changes to defense position. But he doesn't, he just has a big wall. So we're going to activate our Impenetrable attack and make sure our Oster Strike doesn't get destroyed. But we still take a little bit of damage. Gaga Wind. Special summon one Gaga monster from your hand as a level 4 monster. This we can work with. Special summon our Gaga Clerk, only now she is a level 4 monster. So we can overlay and Exceed summon our Utopia. But we can do better by ranking it up into number C39 Utopia Ray. Then we can activate the effect of our Tornado Bringer and use it as an equipped spell. And attack our monster. But they're going to use Impenetrable attack to where their monster can't be destroyed, and we will take the damage. Oh no, they activated bye-bye damage instead, which their monster can't be destroyed by battle, and we take the battle damage. Well played. Bravo! Now that is a nasty trap card, one that I actually very much like. So if we lose because they have another, that's my bad. They got me. Now they're going to special summon their Gaga Girl with Gaga Wind to go into an Xyz monster. They destroyed our trap card since our Tornado Bringer prevents our monster, our Utopia, from being targeted by card effects. And don't forget, we still have our Swordsman of Revealing Light. As well as Monster Reborn. So we can target a monster in either graveyard and special summon it, as well as having our Swords of Burning Light. So they're going for Gaga Cowboy. If this attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 1,000 attack, and our monster would lose attack. But they can target one special summon monster we control, and its attack becomes 0. But since it is a targeted effect, they cannot target our monster, thanks to Tornado Bringer. So what we're going to do is go into our battle phase and attack his Gaga Cowboy, destroying it. Dropping him to 800 life points. But what we can do, we're going to activate Monster Reborn and bring back the Gagaga Cowboy we just destroyed and keep it in defense mode. We're going to end our turn. Alright, he's summoning out Gagaga Mancer and summoning Kage Tokage. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon it from your hand. And he's summoning his own Utopia. And he's ranking it up into Utopia Ray. Now see, he's able to lower our monster's attack with the effect of Utopia Ray because it's not a targeted effect. And he's putting all of his strength into his Utopia Ray to go for the one shot, winning him the duel. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Alright, here we go into the best of 3 with the Utopia deck. And we're going to go first, so let's see what we can get going second. Alright. I still find it sad that Dark Magician was added as a little duel mate, the little critters here, from the launch of the game, but Blue Eyes Dragon took over a year, or close to, or about a year to be added. Yet no Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright. They're just sending one face down and passing. Alright. We draw. Hello. Rank up magic limited variance force. Target a rank 4 exceeds monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one number C monster that is one rank higher than that monster you control by using it as the Xyz material. Now, do we have any number Cs? We have number C39. C39 Utopia Ray V, which wouldn't be a bad option. C39 Utopia Ray Victory. And that's it. So we have 2 level 5s, 2 rank 5 Cs, which we can use. So we're going to normal summon out our Goblinberg, activate its effect, since it was normal summoned, and summon out our Gagaga Caesar, which will put our Goblinberg in defense mode, but since it cannot attack, because we don't read card effects, it cannot attack unless we control another Gagaga monster. So there's our first mess up of this duel. And Gagaga Girl works best with Gagaga Magician. Card Trooper. So he's going to send the top 3 cards of his deck to the graveyard to body our Caesar. Sending his Flute of Summoning Kuribo, Elemental Hero Blade Edge, and Little Wing Kuribo. And since he has Elemental Hero Clayman and our Goblinberg has no defense, he can take out both of our monsters. Magnum Shield, equipped to a warrior-type monster. Now let's see, we have Monster Reborn, Magnum Shield, and he has a warrior in his graveyard. So what we're going to do is Monster Reborn his Blade Edge that he so willingly sent to the graveyard. And we're going to equip it with Magnum Shield, making it gain attack points equal to its defense points. Then we're going to summon out our Gaga Girl. Have Gaga Girl take out his Clayman. And deal 4,000 damage with the effect of his... with the killing of his card trooper. Now, a lot of the times, milling effects, cards that will send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, can be good and can also be bad. Instances like this can be bad. But sometimes you gotta, when your back is pushed to a wall and you're stuck in a corner, you gotta figure out how can you get out of the situation. I feel like that is where creativity really shines in a player. You've got all these options, and there's a way, you just need to figure it out. The puzzle is laid before you, you just need the pieces to go together. What are your thoughts on it? Like, when does a game get exciting to you? Okay, they're activating their field spell Neospace, so Elemental Hero Neos and all fusion monsters that specifically list Elemental Hero Neos as a fusion material gain 500 attack. Fusion monsters that specifically list Neos as a material do not have to activate their effects during the end phase that shuffle them into the extra deck. Alright, so are they going to go for a Neos play? No, they're not. Now, they put a monster in face-down defense position, which would be a good defense. Unfortunately, Sylphid Wing, looks like a fairy, is actually a beast-type monster. It makes no difference because our Elemental Hero Blade Edge, when it attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing damage, so all the damage goes right through. And what will they do? Activate their Necro Gardna to negate the attack. So we're going to end our turn there, and they're on their last ropes. Can they make a comeback? I'd like to see it. Now, I am sorry if things are a little complicated. Again, this game is not as simple as Pokemon is as a card game or Hearthstone, but I'm doing the best I can do. Alright. We're going to take a risk and attack with our Blade Edge, which will activate Glow Moss's effect, drawing a card, which will end the battle phase since it was a monster. So we got lucky, and we're going to change our Gaga Girl to defense position, and we're going to end our turn. A bit of a lottery spin, that card. Works whenever it attacks or is attacked, but is very weak. Now he's trying to get his Elemental Hero Neos onto the field to make a comeback, which I'd like to see him get it. He's got to have that heart of the cards, you know? Now you can call it cringy, you can call it weepy whingy bullshit, but I've actually had moments where I pulled the proper card at the right time. Gaga Child. but we still don't have any level 2s. Special summon. Battle phase. And attack. What are they gonna pull? Another monster. They're really going for it. Unless, now see, we can't attack, but we have a way. They've got 700 life points left, and our Gaga Cowboy here can deal 800 damage to our opponent. But how do we get it out? Like so. We start by summoning our Zexal weapon Selfid Wing, and since we normal summon a monster, we can special summon our Kage Tokage from our hand. Now since they're both level 4s, we can overlay them into our Gaga Cowboy, and we're going to summon him in defense mode. And then we'll activate his effect by detaching a material. Checkmate. And just like that, best 2 out of 3, won with a victory with a unconventional method, but what works, works, right? So if you like what you saw here today on the video, drop a comment down below. If you'd like to see more explanation videos like this, then please let me know. I like the feedback. If I don't get the feedback, how am I supposed to improve? Because we should always try to improve what we do every day, right? Right? But yeah, hit like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao.